Alright, welcome back guys. What you guys see in front of you is custom bullet shells that I made. This is going to be the tutorial and I'm going to show you guys how to make these exact ones. On the left hand side you can see it's a gun from Marvel Legends wave, so you can kind of see how it fits into scale. As always, remember, stick to the end of the video. I'll have a close-up pictures of all the materials that we use in this project. So let's just get into this. So the things that you guys will need for this project is a ruler, fine tip Sharpie, tweezers, some sort of cutting utensil or cutter, paint, paint brushes, hot glue gun, glue sticks, and the important one, 2mm thick wooden dowels. Alright guys, so how we're going to start this off is we're going to grab our ruler and we're going to grab our wooden dowels and we're going to line it up. So as you can see, it's already lined up right here, and you're going to mark every 4/16 of an inch or 6mm, depending on what kind of sizing you're using. So I'm going to make my marks. You're going to do this for the whole dowel, and you could get about 10 or 11 shotgun shells out of this if you measure it out right. That's why I recommend using the fine tip Sharpie, because it's more accurate. So I'm going to finish measuring this out off camera, and then we're going to come back and then I'm going to show you guys the next step. Now that we got it all measured out and marked, now it's time to cut it. I like using this cutting tool as I showed in my previous videos. So we're going to go ahead and just line up the line in our cutting tool. Of course, you could use an X-Acto blade or even a pair of scissors, whatever you guys want. Just do be careful when you're cutting these, because sometimes these can go flying. And like I said before, you could get about 10 to 11 shotgun shells out of these wooden dowels, these specific wooden dowels. Alright, that's all cut up. We're going to move on to the next step. The next step is paint application, and this is where the tweezers come in handy. Alright, now that we have them all cut out, we have them right here in front of us. One thing I did forget to mention in the beginning of the video, you also might need sandpaper too, so when you're cutting them, if they don't come out completely straight cut, you could sand it down and make it nice and smooth and even. So now we're going to grab our tweezers and we're going to pick up one of our shotgun shells. Let me line that up a little bit better on there. And we're going to take our red paint, and we're just going to paint the very top of them red. You don't have to use the tweezers, you could just hold these in your hand and paint them, but if you're painting a bunch of them at once, you kind of get dirty, and you know, it's an extra step that you have to wash your hands and just clean up wise. We're going to leave the bottom part not painted because we're going to add some gold paint to that. So I'm going to get these all painted up for you guys, and we're going to come back and apply the gold paint. Alright, we're back. I got them coated fairly well. Now the next step is we're going to apply the gold paint, but before I move on, I just want to give you guys a quick tip. If you guys are planning to do some of these projects, I know I ran into this early on where I'd be painting a lot of stuff and I would have like a canvas, or not a canvas, what is it called, an easel, and I would put my paint in there and I would waste a lot of paint. So what I like doing is just shaking the bottle and then just using the stuff in the cap, so this way you waste less paint. So I hope that helps you guys out a lot if you guys run into that issue. Now let's just get back into it. We're gonna grab one of our shotgun shells in our tweezers, and usually what I like doing is painting about 2 centimeters worth of the bottom part of it, and that'll give you a realistic looking shotgun shell. And don't forget to get the tip of it as well. And as you can see, the camera's picking up that gold color. That is a realistic looking shotgun shell for your Marvel Legends. So I'm going to paint up the rest of these tips off camera and then come back with the finished shotgun shells and show you guys some other stuff that I did with these shotgun shells. Alright guys, this project's already done and over with. I hope you guys enjoyed. I would like to show off, I did make some green versions of the shotgun shells because you can find them in a green color. They fit in really good scale with the gun I have in front of you that is currently used by the Marvel Legends. That's pretty much it. You guys can coat these with a clear coat to make them shiny and all that kind of stuff, which I recommend a lot, especially if you're going to be posing it on your figures or on your dioramas. You don't want any paint rubbing off of them. So don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and hit that sexy subscribe button. And remember, as always, guys, I leave all the materials that I use in this video at the end of... Fuck.